Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation.
Hello, my name is Isaac Asimov. I was born in 1920. By the time you hear this message, I will have been dead for many years.
ChatGPT and generative AI, these large language models, it's really like the invention of the internet.
Autonomous vehicles, widespread adoption of self-driving cars.
Nobody knows how the world would look like in 2050, except that it will be very different.
The only thing we can be sure of about the future is that it will be absolutely fantastic.
In 1964, science and fiction author Isaac Asimov wrote an essay entitled Visit to the World Fair. In this essay, he predicted what the world would look like today. Asimov got a lot of things correct, but he did get a few things wrong. 2014 has now come to pass, but that leaves the lingering question. What will our world look like in 50 years' time? It's my job to envision and construct what I believe the future world will look like. I envision the world of our future not looking too far from us now. It is my belief while most of the external world will stay the same, that our use and integration of the internet will be very different. I believe that we'll have future technologies such as nanotechnology and light that will change the way we use certain aspects of our life. I believe that we may have holograms and LED projections that we just don't have today. I believe that LCD glass displays will be a huge thing in the future. I first started this project looking at a range of different and similar concept art that informed my design process. I initially prevised and thought about doing a shot based in London, filming on location, which I scouted out prior. Due to time limitations and weather, I wasn't able to shoot in my desired location. I went to Pixels to source my footage online instead. I looked at modern streets and infrastructure because it matched my belief what I thought the future would look like, plus and minus and additions. That I would need to do it cold. And boy, it wasn't on top. After acquiring this footage, I got to work tracking my play. This process proved to be extremely hard, and after my 8 tries guiding the parameters, in Nuke I finally got a good solve and no deviation. I then exported this camera tracking data to a 3D scene and effectively recreated the buildings in this shot using Nuke's model builder. This also proved to be extremely hard, as I was using a free cam shot. So for this project, instead of using model builder, I used point cloud data and standard 2D compositing. It's worth mentioning that a range of parts of my comp did contain 3D geometry to film my scene. I knew early on that I wanted a character and a hologram within my scene. I used my prior Houdini knowledge to create a hologram using FBX data that I acquired in a very different way. Whilst working for the University of Portsmouth, I had the opportunity to work on a range of new technologies, such as volumetric capturing. To create the hologram, I used this data to turn what was a real performance into points and particles. This process was extremely hard because there wasn't much direction. Volumetric capture is extremely experimental and large in format. This file was about 60 gigabytes in size and contained over 50 million points. The initial aim was to use model builder and camera projection to accurately cast shadows and lighting. This proved to be too hard because this process was extremely experimental. The hologram was then rendered out solely and a standard 2D compositing workflow was followed. My comp for this project is quite large. As you can see, I start off with my camera's tracking setup. A part of this was sky removal, so I could get an accurate plate and remove points that were being tracked within the sky. I then started working on the hologram asset and the reflections. I used a corner pin approach for the hologram and did the same exact thing on a smaller scale. With transforms for my floor reflections. This setup is for the reflection on the monolith. After this, these are all plugged into multiple merge nodes and then plugged back in together. This is the 3D setup for the scene, standard basic, standard 3D. tracking, and then 2 cards that have the arrows placed on them. This is the background building area, but obviously it was removed as it didn't work. These are noise expressions for the LED type holograms on the glass of the buildings. There's 2 projections within this file with very different expressions. This is for the small holographic tails, which is on the top right hand side of my scene. It's not noticeable, but I feel like it adds to the general part of my scene. It's worth mentioning that a lot of my work that I created for this project was sadly not able to be used. It is also worth noting that for a large section of this project, I was ill, which affected my project timeline. This being said, overall, this project has increased my ability as an artist, especially in the endeavour of 2D compositing, and has definitely made me a better artist.